Hey guys, what's up? It's that guy with juice here, and today I have my updated prophecy deck profile. Someone requested what would I replace for the tour guides, and this is kind of my thought. As you see, I think I replaced the tour guides with, I don't know, I changed it around a lot. I added torrentials, salvage, and two dualities, because this deck can really use the water support cards, so I think that's really cool. So you got three Hangman of Prophecy. He searches out your Spellbook Magician of Prophecy and your Temperance of the Prophecy, and the Temperance searches out the High Priestess of the Prophecy. So yeah, you get like this whole, monster motion going, and effect veilers are there because they're kind of mandatory, and not only that, they're a spellcaster for La Mansion. You know how it has to have a spellcaster in the graveyard, and um, a spellcaster to banish for Spellbook of Life. And it can also serve as a tuner to get out your synchros. The extra deck was really hard to make with this deck. I'm not too sure how I'd run it. Um, I just kind of threw a bunch of random cards in there, but you definitely want your synchros because Spellbook of Life, I believe it's called, can special summon effect veilers too, so that's really helpful. And not only that, it has a level manipulation effect, so you can do a lot of stuff with that. So I think it's really cool. But Hangman searches out Spellbook Magician, and then Spellbook Magician searches out your Spellbook of Secrets. Secrets searches out La Mansion, and then you get your whole cycle going. It's really cool. Um, High Priestess is your big beater card, and she's like the Dark Arm Dragon of the deck, except you can run three of them, and you can special summon her from the deck. If you dead draw her, you can use her effect to special summon her, which it's kind of you don't have three spellbooks in your hand that much, so that's kind of unfortunate. Temperance special summons her, obviously. Not sure about Temperance. I might get rid of her lower down. I'm not sure. This deck's kind of like in beta mode, so I've been editing a lot. Out of all the spellbook monsters, you should probably just stick with these because I'm not sure. They have like a bunch of other ones. Like they're not even called spellbooks anymore. They're called prophecies. Yeah, so you got these level 5 one. I didn't like him because you had to banish a spell type caster monster from you control, not just from the graveyard. So he kind of got kicked off the list when that happened. She just adds to your hand, so that's useless. Hermit, I never seen this card. That's not helpful at all. I've used Hangman. That thing's used just because it's really cool. Obvious. Chariots. You can recycle effect failures, I guess, but it's not really too helpful. This one, yeah, it's not too helpful. Temperance is obviously being used. Strength. I guess, she makes level 5 exceeding into this thing pretty good, I guess, but yeah, not really too helpful. And that's not a part of the archetype. But yeah, so apparently I'm not explaining or naming out every card in my deck, so I'm going to go and do that. So you got Hangman of Prophecy, Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, High Priestess of Prophecy, Temperance of Prophecy, 3 Effect Veiler, Spellbook of Secrets, My Son, the Spellbook Tower, it's a really stupid name, Spellbook of Elma, Spellbook of Life, Spellbook of Power, 2 Spellbook of Wisdoms, and 1 Wonder Wand. Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monsterborn, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, Pot of Avarice, 2 Pot of Dualities, 1 Salvage, 3 Spiritual Water Eye, and 2 Torrential Tributes. Extra deck, important cards, Catastor, Armory Arm, Black Rose, Brio, Formula, Stardust, Thought Ruler. I don't know, just look at Prophecy and you'll see them. Leviaire, Big Eye, Leviathan, Acid Golem, Strike Bouncer. I don't think that's necessary, but it's there. Tyrus, because it can, and Wind-Ups and Mains. So anyway, guys, I'm going to explain a few other things. So pretty much all your spellbooks can get constantly recycled through her effect, Lamentations, and Spellbook Alma. So pretty much what you want to do is that whenever you get a Spellbook of Secrets, you want to instantly search this out, and then you can add the Spellbook of Secrets back into your deck. Do much plays. I'm pretty sure if you're using the deck, you will be able to understand. You want to run 3 of these just so that you draw them and you can search out everything. Only 2 of these because you can recycle them through the Spellbook of Alma. So yeah, 3 just isn't is a little too much just because it's so easily being able to search it out by just a spell card. So yeah, 1 Alma. I might kick this up to 2 just because if this gets like DD Crowed or something, you're kind of out of Almas, and then you lose like half your recycling of spellbooks. So that's kind of unfortunate. 1 Necronomicon or Spellbook of Life. You can search this out with secrets and recycle it and stuff like that. So you only want to run really 1. You could kick this up to 2. This is one of the cards that you could possibly kick up to 2. It's really helpful, but it just has a lot of requirements to activate. So it's that's why it's at 1. 1 Spellbook of Power because you can use Grimoire to search, or not, they changed all these up on these secrets to search it out, and then use it on your High Priestess and get over a big monster, and then you get to search out another spellbook from your deck, like another secrets, and then, just do more plays next turn, so that's really helpful. 2 Spellbook of Wisdoms. This is like Forbidden Lance of the deck, except, it doesn't lose 800 attack, so, your opponent's monster's bigger. That's kind of unfortunate, but that's why you run Spellbook of Power, because it can get around big monsters. But Spellbook of Wisdom is really helpful just because you can set it, and then if they MST it blindly, I guess, you can chain spell cards or trap cards, whatever is most prevalent at the time, and stop a lot of plays. And then you can banish it, and then add it back to your hand with Alma. So that's really helpful. Up next is Wonder Wand. I wanted to test this out just because Hangman and Spellbook Magician is, like instant +1 with this card, so I thought it'd be really neat to add. Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monsterborn, obvious staples, yeah, Duality, or MSTs. Avarice, because if these go inside, or if you draw these, then this is dead, and it's kind of unfortunate, so I thought maybe run Avarice. I might take this out, I might not. It's iffy. I'm not too sure. I haven't done much playtesting with this deck. 2 Dualities. I thought just basic search power would be helpful, especially if you need your Hangman or your Spellbooks Magicians. So, get some cycling going on is really helpful. Salvage, because these things need to be normal summoned, so you can add these straight to your hand. And yeah, and he gets an effect when he's flipped face up, so that's kind of cool. 3 Spiritual Water Away, just because this is like a floater, and you get its effect when it's discarded, and this one is just an instant +1, so it's not a minus in any way to use any of these, so that's really cool. And double Torrential Tribute, just because all your monsters are pretty much recyclable, so even if you have a high monster presence, Torrential Tribute is not necessarily the worst move to do. But anyway, guys, this is Spellbooks and Prophecies or whatever. Expect to see a lot of this lately because I'm thinking about playing it. It's a really cool deck. But anyway, guys, this is Team 50 DZK with our Prophecy Spellbook deck out.